latest response that's coming from the chairperson of the Adani Group, who's responded to the Supreme Court order, says Satyameva Jayate. We have Swati joining us with that detailed response. Yes, Swati.
Absolutely. Kritzwin, like you and Harish highlighted, this is a clean sheet by the top court to the Adani Group. The court has made it absolutely clear that there is no ground to transfer the probe, so it has refused the demand of fresh investigation. This is the first response coming in from Gautam Adani. Let me quickly read out the tweet that he has put out. The Honorable Supreme Court's judgment shows that truth has prevailed. Satyameva Jayate. I am grateful to those who stood by us. A humble contribution to India's growth story will continue. Jai Hind. So he said truth has prevailed and the Supreme Court's judgment clearly indicates that. Back to you.
Many thanks for that, Swati. Let me quickly go across to Bhavtosh as well, with the Supreme Court saying there's no ground here to transfer the probe in the case, and it can be raised only if there's a willful or deliberate violations of rule. Speaks for itself, Bhavtosh, that the Supreme Court sees no violation of rules in this particular case. A big clean sheet really to the Adani Group. The SEBI has to now conclude its probe in the next 3 months.
Yes, Christine. In fact, as soon as the Hindenburg report came out, they were, in fact, it was the report was quoted by several media organizations, particularly foreign press, and that was in fact used by the opposition leaders not only to target the business empire of Adani, but also in a way connect Adani with the BJP, claiming that this is a perfect example of crony capitalism. In fact, in the judgment that has been delivered by the Chief Justice's bench, it particularly mentions a very important point that I will like to highlight, is that the newspaper reports cannot be concluded as a credible evidence. Unverified press reports cannot have precedence over a probe by a statutory authority, in this case SEBI, which is a regulatory body. And it has further said that powers of SC to enter regulatory domain of SEBI in framing of delegated legislation is very limited. It further goes on to say that the reliance on OCCPR, which is a group of journalists, report is rejected, and reliance on a third-party organization report without any verification cannot be relied upon as a proof. What had happened for past 8 to 10 months is that there were several reports that were published and also put out on Twitter and other social media platforms, claiming that because the Hindenburg report is out in open, and because there are reports which are coming on in foreign press, which was repeatedly quoted by several opposition leaders, they believe that this is a gospel truth, and that is the reason why BJP is at fault, and also Adani should be probed by an independent SIT. Now, the Supreme Court order, which has been delivered by the Chief Justice bench, has said that just because the report is coming out in various press reports and also in international press, that cannot be treated as a gospel truth, and they will continue to wait for the SEBI's final report to come out, which will in fact will come out in next 3 months.